Okay, so today we're talking about the 3 stages of a personal website. And the reason I wanted to talk about this is I've made videos in the past saying that having a personal website is important, but I think a lot of people are potentially overwhelmed. It's hard to know where to start and how to progress this website into something that you're really proud of. So I wanted to make a video today about what I see as 3 distinct phases or approaches to a website that you could gradually build on in order to eventually get it to where you want to go and where it has the most potential. Before we get started, I wanted to address a question of why does this matter? So in a nutshell, this is important because this is your piece of internet real estate. It is the center, ideally, of all that you're doing, your writing, your work, your audience. All these things are kind of coming together in one place where everything is happening, kind of your hub, your home on the internet. Sometimes people call it your digital garden. And that is kind of the end goal, where it's kind of this centerpiece either to an online business or a personal brand. I've talked at length elsewhere about why having a personal brand isn't a bad thing, but I'll save that for now. Suffice to say, this is important and the goal is to have a home online. But that can feel like a little bit of an overwhelming place to start. So let's start at the beginning, which I see as basically a list of links. So the simplest personal websites are just a list of links. They may be social links or links to a few blog posts. A good example of this is Daniel Vassallo. He really just has, 7 or 8 links on a very, very simple Carrd website. Carrd is a great place to start for this kind of site because they have very simple one-page templates, and if you don't want to do blogging, for example, or anything too complicated, then that is a perfectly fine place to start. You can pay the $20 a year and get a template and a custom domain and just run with it and make your life really easy. So that's kind of step 1, list of links. The next step would be something like a portfolio. So let's say either you're a software engineer or a graphic designer, something like that, where you have projects that you've worked on in the past that you want to showcase. That would be kind of step 2 in my opinion. And a great technology choice for a website of this type would be either Squarespace or Webflow. Squarespace is more templatized, Webflow is more like a visual designer, and in my experience it's more complicated, but you also get greater control and customization. They both have great themes and templates and make it easy to just kind of grab one and go and set a portfolio type site up really quickly. They both also offer a CMS option, and so if you want to do any kind of blogging on your site, these would be pretty good options for that as well, but you would lack some more fine-grained control over either how things look or how things work, and you would probably need a little bit more custom code for that kind of thing. And that would bring us to the 3rd stage, which is the stage I mentioned at the beginning, and the goal that I think a lot of people should be shooting for, and that is to have a home online. This is a kind of fully fledged, robust website with email capture, blogging, maybe you've got some courses, maybe you've also got your portfolio. Really just kind of the central hub for all of the information that anyone could want to find about you. A lot of people also use their personal website to build their personal brand, either through SEO, writing, or selling courses, all those kind of things. A great example here would be Nat Eliason. So he is very good at SEO, and he's managed to build his personal website to have about 100,000 views a month, which is cool. And then he leverages that attention to sell courses and just gather interest in the other things he's doing. Another good example would be James Clear at jamesclear.com. So he wrote for years and years, got pretty good at SEO, and then eventually had an email list of 1 million people and leveraged that into writing the book Atomic Habits and then eventually selling that. That's an extreme example, but it shows you the power of writing online, the power of having a home on the internet, and the power of claiming your real estate on the internet. So that's it for this video. It's a short one today, but I wanted to lay out a path that anybody could start taking today and get started on building your own personal website and brand online. I hope you found this helpful. If you're still here, you'd probably like the rest of my channel, which focuses on code, personal finance, and self-improvement. So consider subscribing. Regardless, thanks for watching to the end, and I'll see you in the next one.